braces. So I decided, let me just go ahead and make an update right now while everything is still fresh on my mind, because I actually just went to the dentist yesterday and I kind of got a few details already. So let me go ahead and get this on out of the way so I can tell y'all what is going on in my mouth. So as you all know, I had a few issues. My last appointment with a little pain and blah blah blah, all that stuff that was going on. So basically this visit I went to the dentist and they took out the bottom wire and they actually added another one that was larger, and then they added power chains in the bottom of my mouth. And I'm like, power chain? That sounds a bit strong. But basically the power chains, they closed up the gaps that are in the bottom of my teeth. The dentist they actually opened the gaps up a while back, and now they're trying to close them, thank goodness. So thankfully these power chains will help speed along that process to help close the gap. And also they added some, it's kind of like a bumper, but it's not actually a bumper. It's the things that are made out of the filling, that like if you have a cavity, you get your tooth filled, that same material. They actually added that on my back teeth, so now I can't close my mouth. And my dentist told me that I was gonna hate her. Well, the orthodontist said I was gonna hate her for like 3 days, and lady, it is so hard to eat right now. It really is. And I don't know if you can tell, but basically my teeth don't shut all the way like this, and that's the furthest that I can actually close my mouth. So with some words that I use, like with an S, it sounds kind of like I have a lisp, but yeah, it's just that my teeth don't close. And the reason why they actually put that in my mouth, if you remember from my last video, I was telling you about the pain that I was having after my front tooth was chipped by the dentist and all that good stuff that went along with it. I was having a lot of pain, and basically I found out the reason why I was having so much pain in the front teeth was not actually because of the filling. It was actually because of the gums, and I guess it was probably like a nerve or something that the bottom teeth were pushing against the front teeth, being that I have an underbite. So of course my bottom teeth will push against my top teeth. But the issue of why I was having so much pain was because of the rubber bands in my mouth. The rubber bands were pulling my bottom teeth backward. So being that if my bottom teeth are continuously being pulled backward, it's going to make my bottom teeth continuously run into my top teeth. So to alleviate some of that pain, the dentist actually put these bumpers in the back of my mouth, so when I bite down, I will bite down on them instead of me biting down and hitting my front teeth with my bottom teeth. So it does help with the pain, thank goodness, but at the same time, I can't really eat very well. And with these power chains that are on my bottom teeth, the power chains, which are the ones that are supposed to close the gap, they are kind of painful. And they are supposedly more sturdy than the regular rubber bands that are on your teeth. They're different from the ones that are on the top. I have the basic ones on the top, the same ones. It didn't change anything from the top, but they added the power chains to the bottom, and they're clear. But the power chains, they said that they actually don't stain as much, which is great, because who wants to have yellow braces when they opted for the clear? But they are more painful because they pull your teeth so tight, basically trying to close the gap. But it's like one long chain, like a link of the bands, and they connect it from all the way from one side all the way to the other. And they only did this on the bottom. I don't think you can really see. I can try to show you, but my braces and everything is clear, so you probably won't be able to see it very well. This is what it looks like. Yeah, probably can't really see that. Not really showing up on camera, and honestly, even in the mirror when I look at it myself, I can't really see it very well. But if it was colored, you would actually see it more. But basically those are made to, just as I already said, to close these gaps on my bottom teeth. So actually I was talking to the dentist, and they were saying that if the rubber bands help my teeth enough, I may not have to have the surgery. So I'm like, really? So if honestly, the main reason why I got braces was to close my underbite, and to not really close my underbite, was to correct my underbite rather. And if I don't have to get surgery, and if the braces will do, if that's enough to correct the underbite, then I'm all for it, because hey, I will not, if I don't have to break both of my jaws, I'm fine by just going with the braces. So I would definitely avoid that if I don't have to get that surgery, and I can also save a few coins at the same time. So it's a win-win situation. So that really is all that went on with my appointment yesterday morning. And yeah, so I will definitely keep you all updated. I did take a Motrin because my mouth was so sore, and usually it's already a little sore anyway, like after you go to the dentist for a new appointment and you get everything tightened or whatever. But this time they added the power chains as well as a thicker wire at the bottom, and it is very, very sore, like more sore than usual. So that Motrin did help, and I think it's about time to probably take another one. So with that being said, I will see you guys later, and I will update you next month or whenever my next appointment is. So have a good one.